Do you ever feel like you can't find the perfect bag because nobody makes it? Well, PGY Tech claims that they have. Alright, so here's the bag in question. It freestands. That's something most bags don't do. Okay, so I've had this bag now for, I think about 6 months since it first came out. They marketed it as an all-in-one travel bag. Okay, you fit your clothes, your camera, everything you could possibly need. You can, kind of. Personally, I still need 2 bags, even for a 3-day trip. But that doesn't mean this isn't my favorite bag I've owned. It doesn't mean it's not the perfect bag for some different categories of photographers and filmmakers. It's going to need a couple of changes in order to be the perfect travel bag, and I'm going to talk about that here in a second. PGY Tech is a phenomenal company to work with, and I think if anybody is going to take everybody's suggestions and turn it into a version 2 or even entirely different bag, they're the company that's going to do it. Without further ado, let's check this bag out. I'll talk about what I like, what I don't like, and who this bag is for. Okay, so right off the bat, I want to talk about the exterior, build quality, stuff like that. The exterior is made out of some, I am not even quite sure what to call it. It's not waterproof, but it's water resistant. It wipes off, like with a wet rag, wonderfully. I've had this thing in dirt, in snow, in sand, and it looks brand new. You just wipe it off. The bottom has an extra rubbery substance down there to prevent it from, I don't know, getting broken open on rocks and gravel and stuff like that. So nice reinforced surface down there. And if you flip it around and open that bottom up, you have a rain cover. So if you need it to be fully waterproof, this will do the trick. Very nice, easily accessible. Okay, on the back of the bag, we have straps. It does not have a waist strap, but it does have a chest strap. Kind of wish I had a waist strap, but for me personally, I actually like this feature better, and that is that the shoulder straps can tuck into this pocket right here. Now, you can use this handle here and carry it like a duffel, which is super nice. So on this side of the bag, we have a little strap here and pocket for a big water bottle or a tripod. I use it for my tripod. And here's one thing I don't like. I'm not quite sure what you could really do about it when you have a tripod here. This pouch is very hard to access. It's a small pouch. I keep some charging cables, batteries, SD cards, SD card reader. So I really only need to access this pouch when I'm back at the hotel or something along those lines. So I don't really need it on the go, but if I wanted, say, an extra memory card that I keep in here, I'm gonna have to take my tripod out or try and like get my hand in behind it. So that's a bit of a pain. Okay, coming over to the front side of the bag, there are little loops right here, so you can attach pretty much whatever you want to the front of the bag. And down here there are 2 pockets with, well, it's one pocket, but you can access it from either side. And there's some straps kept in there, which you can, again, attach to these, or you can attach to these loops here on the top if you wanted to put your tripod up there or clothes or whatever. Up here also we have a zipper, which accesses the front pouch, which is not the main compartment. This is where you would keep your clothes, gimbal, whatever. I'll show you that later. Okay, so the final side of the backpack, and here is where I really think they could have done things differently to turn it into a better travel bag versus a really good day bag. The bottom zipper is a pouch to the inside. When you are on the go, you know, day hiking, whatever, that's a really nice feature. When I'm on an airplane, I really don't care about that. I would rather have an external pouch that I can shove extra batteries in, etc., etc. I think that would have been a really nice addition would just have been an extra pouch right here instead of an access to the inside. This side of the backpack, for me personally, is kind of useless. Okay, so one more thing on the outside of the bag. Not necessarily, but the zippers. The build quality of this bag, I think, is very premium, very nice. I love it, as I mentioned. I can clean it very easily. But the zippers, they're not much better than a $50 bag. Now, this bag is not very expensive. I'm not sure what it retails for. You could pre-order it for about $100. I think they're going for around 200, 180, somewhere in there. So much cheaper than some of the more expensive, like the Peter McKinnon bag. And I don't feel like the zippers are ever gonna wear out, at least not without extreme daily use for a few years. But they're just not satisfying. They feel like they might break under some extreme yanking and whatnot, which might sound stupid, but I feel like they could have gone a little bit higher quality on the zippers and charged just a little bit extra. Okay, so going inside the bag. The first compartment is the front compartment. So we unzip it, it pops out, increasing the internal space. I can't remember, I think it turns into a 35 liter. I'll have to double check. Nice little compartment in here with a strap that can hold your gimbal, put your clothes in there. It's kind of just a big open compartment. Personally, I throw clothes in there. Okay, let's dive inside the bag. The layout in here is extremely customizable, and that's perfect for somebody like me who does photography, video, and different categories inside of those. Whether I'm shooting a wedding or just going out for fun or doing some travel stuff, it doesn't matter. This bag adapts quickly and easily. Okay, so my biggest complaint inside the bag is how deep it is. While I can fit big L series lenses in the back of the bag, it tapers up as it gets to the front, and so standing up, they don't really fit. And at the back of the bag, while most L series lenses fit nicely, the new 70 to 200, which granted is a big lens, doesn't fit very well. It does fit tightly, not with a laptop. Okay, the second thing I don't like about the inside is this middle strap. I really wish that they made it vertical instead of laying down like this. That way it takes up less space and I don't have to tuck things underneath it. I just find that rather annoying. Overall, the inside of this bag is a pretty nice size. I would say it's about like most camera bags I've used, so nothing too special. It does have nice compartment things that flip down. I do like the design of it, other than the middle strap and how deep it is. So I want to go into a couple of details they've put into this bag that really make it stand out. For instance, this top pouch has an RFID protected pouch for, your keys, your cards, whatnot. I keep those in my pocket, but if you do want an RFID protected pouch, there is one there. Okay, so in the bottom pouch here, we have a feature that I really like. There are 3 battery or SD card pouches, and at the top of them there's this little slider, red to green, so that way you know when your battery is full or empty, or your SD card is full or empty. I really like that little touch there. One other feature that I don't personally use, but I think is a nice touch, is there's little loops at the end of every zipper to pass the zipper through. So that way, if you're walking through an airport and somebody goes to unzip your bag, they're not going to be able to. It's a nice little theft prevention mechanism. Okay, so in review, this is a great bag from a great company at a great price. It's not the travel bag I was hoping it was going to be, but it is a bag that I really love, and I think a lot of you will too. If you're somebody who does a lot of day trips, this bag might actually be the perfect bag for you. For me, I really like it. I will continue to use it until something better comes out. I would love to compare this to the Peter McKinnon bag since it's marketed the same way. I'm thinking that one might be a little bit better, but it's almost triple the price. So I can't justify that for a bag right now, as I'm sure a lot of people can't. So this might be a really good alternative until they come out with a version 2 or that PM bag drops in price. As I stated earlier, PGY Tech is great to work with, and I really do think that they will take a lot of the feedback they're getting and turn it into a better future bag. This is their first backpack. and for a first backpack, I'm extremely impressed. That being said, on their next version, I would love to see extra pouches on the side instead of internal access, and I would love to see the bag a little bit deeper so I can fit those bigger lenses wherever I want and not be constrained to putting them in the back of the bag or picking between my laptop and my 70-200. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit like. If you didn't like it, hit the Australian like. And I will see you guys in the next one.